So I'm going to be running just some video footage of places I've driven, and I'll put a description of what that is every time I change to somewhere new. But welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you watching this video. In this video today, I'm going to talk about 2018, what happened in 2018, what I was happy with, what I was disappointed in, and then the plans for 2019 coming up. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know some of this stuff that's happened, but I'm just going to give you a little recap. In 2018, I started off beginning of the year traveling full-time in my 5-foot by 8-foot enclosed cargo trailer. Had a great time doing that. Traveled from Florida over all the way through the southern states out to New Mexico. Spent quite a bit of time in New Mexico. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I had to have actually still the New Mexico State Parks Pass. Definitely a good value if you spend some time in New Mexico. Kept traveling for a while, went through Arizona, up to Utah. When I got up to Utah, I have some roots here as far as really good friends go, and I got it in my head that it would be a really great idea to have a home base, and so that's what I did. I bought a small condo, and it's been really great overall. I have a couple things that I'm going to discuss in 2019 that are in regards to that, but that's what I ended up doing. So after I got the condo, I sold the trailer because I knew that if I ever did want to travel full-time in a trailer again, that wasn't going to be the one for me. So I sold that, took the money for that, bought a 2008 Toyota Prius, been camping in that quite a bit, been doing some things to it. The last few videos have been really specifically for that, and I have enjoyed the Prius. It's really a great little car. I read 4 nonfiction books. My goal was 1 a month, so 12 for the year. I fell very short of that goal, but 4 was more than I did the previous year, which was 2. So I guess it's a win, but not really the win that I wanted, and so I'm going to continue to do that. Health-wise, I am extremely healthy. No worries there. I just had my blood pressure and stuff checked this morning, and wow, just really, really great, which is good because there's a history of high blood pressure and such in my family. So anyway, that's really good. One of my favorite parts of the year, I think it was in May, I got to meet another YouTubers, Wonder Life Travels. They are really a cool couple. They live in their minivan. They've been doing traveling in their minivan for about 3.5 years, and they have some great perspective on life and also how to, as far as van life in a minivan. So if you haven't checked them out, I would definitely check them out. Other YouTube related items in the beginning, and this completely blew me away, but in the beginning of 2018, I had 160 subscribers on the channel. So thanks to you for those early subscribers. And that went all the way up to 1,600 in 2018. So it went up, well, 1,000%, which it completely blows me away. A lot of it has come from about 4 different videos that I've posted, and what I found is that that's pretty normal in the YouTube world. Strange to me, but it's that 80-20 theory, and definitely is completely true with YouTube. So that's 2018 in recap. Overall, a very good year. 2019, I am definitely looking forward to it. I definitely plan on traveling more. So let's talk about my residence for a second. The condo that I bought back in April. Great little home base, good spot. I have a couple issues either with it or with me, or a combination of both. And what I mean by that is, whenever I'm an extremely introverted person. So when I am in my condo, it is really easy for me to just kind of block off the world and do my thing, and that's it. And that is like default mode for me. But default mode does not grow me. And what ends up happening is I do that for a couple, 3 days, and I start becoming very regretful. And it's not mentally a good place to be, is to start filling yourself with regrets. You have to really expand out. Socially, I have actually probably regressed since I've gotten my condo. And that's one of the items that I always have to actively work on. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do as far as that goes. I've been really putting a lot of thought into it over this last month. Should I sell this, go full time again? That's definitely on the list. Should I get a smaller, more restrictive home base so that I'm not super comfortable there, and then that gets me out more? That's a possibility. Like renting a room somewhere, or uh, getting a nice big RV, putting it on a piece of property, and then using that as a home base and coming back to it on occasion. I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. I just know what's happening right now isn't going to work long term. So I need to either change me or change where I'm at. So I guess I'd like some feedback on that, as well as the next topic, and that's YouTube. I have not put the effort into YouTube that I want to. I get a lot of good feedback from people on a fairly regular basis that they really appreciate my videos and my thoughts, and everything that I do with it, everything I do with the channel. And that's really fuel to keep me moving. And as a result of that, I really feel like I should post more often. Sometimes I'll go a couple weeks and I won't post anything. And I have all these ideas and all these different things that I want to post and talk about, and then I just don't do it. I get bogged down with work or with other things. I let that get in the way, and I get scared of the editing process, I guess is the way to put it. And I'm not a videographer. I didn't go to school for it or anything, so I'm all self-taught. And it's not terribly difficult, but to spend a lot of time editing that, it's mentally debilitating before I even get started, because it's like I know that that's going to be the end game of whatever I shoot, is I'm going to have this long drawn out process, and I don't mind doing it every now and then, but if I'm going to post regularly, that's just not going to work. So I'd love your feedback if you'd like me to post more, and then how much. Do I post every day? Do I post every other day, twice a week, once a year? What would you like? I definitely would like to know what would be most helpful to you. So that is YouTube in a nutshell. I think that's about it. I guess I can talk about traveling to end this video. So I'm definitely going to be traveling some more. This year, I'm going to start in Arizona at the RTR for a couple weeks there. I'll be camping with a friend of mine and hopefully get to meet a whole bunch of cool people. And then I'll definitely need some time away from people after that. No offense to people, it's just how I work, and I get really drained when I get around a bunch of people for a protracted amount of time. So I'll come back home, and then I think work is going to want me down in New Orleans for a few days. And then after that, I do plan on spending the balance of the year traveling to California, Oregon, or Oregon if you're from the East Coast, Washington State, Idaho, and then some more in Utah. There's so many places I want to go, and I am so super frustrated with myself for not doing more of it. So I really need to make a concerted effort to do that, and I hope to share that with you, and I hope to share some of the trials, because I know I can't be the only one that kind of feels like this. That feels like the four walls that are around me kind of hold me in and hold me back. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all. And I think I grow more as a person when I'm traveling and when I'm engaging in new situations that forces you to change as a person. And I do like that. Looking back, I like that. While I'm doing it, or right before I'm doing it, I certainly don't like it. But once I'm out of there on the road and I'm doing that sort of thing, things are good. So anyway, I guess I'll wrap up this video. That was 2018. Welcome to 2019. Happy New Year, everybody. Steve says Happy New Year too. Probably it's not calculated in his voice box, but I'm sure he's thinking it. So enjoy the next few videos that I do. I'll obviously be doing some videos for the RTR. I'm going to do some kind of random videos about camping equipment that I've found, that I've used and found useful, or maybe I've just received. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I certainly appreciate each and every one of you watching. And comment if you have a question or you have some feedback on a couple of the items that I said. I always appreciate that. Unless you're kind of just, well, whatever, a jackwagon, in which case then you just get promptly deleted from the channel, which is great. I've done that a few times. So anyway, thanks a lot. Appreciate you watching. Keep a positive attitude and be healthy.